everybody, it's Whitney from All the Shelves. I'm here for my weekly comic recommendation. I realized last week that if I continue to give 3 recommendations each week, comics are going to eat me out of house and home. So I am just going to recommend 1 a week. That seems more reasonable. This week I've been reading a lot of the Marvel All New, All Different reboot. In my video last week I explained that I did not follow the Secret Wars Marvel stuff. So something crazy happened and I don't know what it is, and Marvel is rebooting all of its series with new stories. So it's a great time for me to jump in and actually keep up with some of these characters. I am interested in these characters, but I am not necessarily interested in all of them equally, and I wanted to see kind of how Marvel was refashioning the superheroes for a new age, because that's something that I study in my work life. And one of the ones that I've been really interested in is Captain America Sam Wilson. So there's a new Captain America. Somehow the old Captain America is old and white-haired now, and so Sam Wilson has taken on the mantle of the Captain. And what is so fascinating about this series is that Captain America has always been one of the more explicitly political superheroes. I mean, he came into being as a captain in the army, and he always was against these isolationist tendencies of 1941 before Pearl Harbor, and the comics always wanted to get involved in what they seem to represent as a kind of righteous, unambiguous kind of war effort. So Captain America was super political from the very beginning, but it seems to me that the early days of the character always tried to maintain that he was almost a neutral figure, that he just always worked for the American people and American values rather than like situating himself in a specific kind of political field, although that's impossible to do, and he of course made certain political arguments along the way. Anyway, Sam Wilson, as an African American man living in 2016, cannot afford that luxury. His body has been politicized. He can't escape that kind of politicism, and of course white bodies are politicized too, but Captain America can kind of make that political affiliation seem naturalized and mythic, whereas Sam Wilson has to be specific and he has to be proactive in a way that Steve Rogers never really was confronted with. So it is fascinating to me that the comics actually acknowledge this overtly. I mean, they don't say it the way that I just said it, but they do say like that Sam Wilson makes an active decision to be a political leader and to make certain political statements. So one of the first heroic actions that you see him perform is he goes down to the Arizona border and he investigates a kind of like evil coyote and a vigilante Minutemen group that is trying to capture Mexican citizens as they cross the border illegally. So I mean, like, overtly political, right? And that makes it really exciting, and it makes the tensions between him and S.H.I.E.L.D. and the original Captain America, who's still around and still wants to kind of mentor Sam Wilson and oversee everything, even though he doesn't have the power really to do that anymore. It makes it so interesting. So I really do recommend this Sam Wilson series. I've read 3 of them. There are 6 of them out now, so it's totally possible to get caught up. If you do decide to pick it up and you read a couple issues, please let me know below, because this series is very exciting to me and it plays with politics in a way that I think is very important to the contemporary atmosphere right now, in a way that comics always do but sometimes fail at. So yeah, let me know if you have anything to say about Captain America, Sam Wilson as Captain America, or comics in general. I'm still always looking for your recommendations, and I will see you soon.